Here we go.
Hey y'all, Bubba here.
And Tiffany.
And Draven. And we're from Bubba's Corner in Illinois.
And we're Homestead Homies.
And you're watching Off Grid with Doug and Stacy.
All right, I want to read you this article from Frank Lloyd Wright on air conditioning.
Isn't that the architect guy?
Yeah. There's a lot of buildings in St. Louis.
Yeah. Actually, he was from St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. To me, air conditioning is a dangerous circumstance. The extreme changes in temperature that tear down a building also tear down the human body. The human body, although more flexible, is framed and constructed upon much the same principles as a building. I can sit in my short sleeves at 80 degrees and be cool, then go outside to 118 degrees, take a guarded breath or two around, and soon get accustomed to the change. The human body is able to continually adjust itself to and fro. But if you carry these contrasts too far, too often, when you are cooled, the heat becomes more and more unendurable. It becomes hotter and hotter outside as you get cooler and cooler inside. Finally, nature will give up. She will just say for you, well, what's the use? Even nature can't please everybody all the time.
Oh, hey, what's up, Homestead Homies? Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
We're just reading that article by Frank Lloyd Wright. What did he say? If he goes outside, it's 118 degrees? Some guarded breaths? So since it's hot outside and a lot of other people are talking about the heat and talking about air conditioning.
And someone had sent us this on Facebook, and I thought, we want to talk about, is air conditioning making you guys weak?
It's making you weak. So, of course, we're not speaking to anyone with health problems. We understand all that, guys. We're just talking about just a general observation, a general talk about air conditioning.
Are you getting too used to being comfortable perfectly all the time?
And everything, right? Not just your temperatures, but like your life. Like when things are out of place, does that drive you mad? Like when something happens at your job that's out of the normal. Like those are the kind of things that you get so flatlined on your like emotional and physical feelers that when something does bump, then you're all messed up.
Yeah, flexibility is the key to life in anything that you do. And we did a video on taking cold showers.
Where's it at?
Right here. And just the benefits for your health and just for your whole outlook on life. I think the same has to do with air conditioning, and we don't have anything against. Don't say you guys don't like. We
guys
like
hate
air
electricity. Yeah.
I like air conditioning, and we enjoy going into the air conditioning. But I think it's just made us stronger, and where we can deal with the changes and the fluctuations in temperature better. And I find when it gets colder out that I can tolerate the cold better. Much better than I used to, and the vice versa, I can tolerate the heat better. I mean, it makes me better both ways when it comes to the fluctuations in the temperature.
Yeah, because your bodies are made to sweat. That's your natural air conditioning. Air conditioning, guys, isn't even that old.
Yeah, 1939 was the first window air conditioning, and I mean, that's not that long ago.
I know, she's almost born in 1939. But so what's happening though is that it's making you, it's getting you guys to this
it's everyone in the world, because just like in North America, I think over
90% of the homes have air conditioning now. So it's just making you into this place where like any adversity to your body is just freaking you out. We've often said in our videos when we talk about prepping and maybe the grid going down, that the heat, if it happens in the summertime, the heat will be one of the mass causes of die-off because people cannot handle the heat. They're so used to this constant bubble life that they live that anything outside of that degree from their thermostat is going to blow their mind and make them sick.
And the thing that you can deal with it, no matter, I mean, it gets really hot if you have the airflow.
Yeah.
The fan, and you did that. You did that video.
Where's that at?
Right here about the fan. But if you have some type of fan, if you have it on your solar power or generator or your electricity or whatever, and you've had a fan blowing on you, it makes the
that makes
best
a big difference. It
yeah.
helps cool your skin, which is another reason why a lot of people were asking us like, why did we put so much screens in here? They wanted to see like windows or something. But the reason is that this isn't just a place for us to hang out and not be in the house cooking. this is a place for us to come and beat the heat.
And be here.
Right.
We're going to sleep here. We're going to do our work here. We're going to hang out here. We're going to cook here. I mean, everything. This is like our
It's our summer home.
Yeah. Right.
Some people have summer homes at the lake. We have a summer home right down our stairs.
Yeah. So that's the plan for this, because you know, down in the South, people used to have. I mean, they had the wraparound porches. They had the screened-in porches,
sleeping porches.
And because it was warm, and that's what you do. You spend your time outside, and if you can, especially at night, the temperature does go down and it cools things off. Right. It's very, very pleasant to be outside. Yeah, and then you can hear the sounds, and especially being here on our homestead, you know, here you can hear all the sounds. If anything's going on, you know, you can be alerted.
You can smell the skunks.
Oh yeah, one night I couldn't even sleep one night because a skunk was walking around and it smelled so bad it woke me up out of a deep sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't bother me.
It did.
So, but what we want to try to get you guys to do is to realize that, you know, you could be a victim of your surroundings, right? Like this could be something that if you guys could think about, you know, instead of running your stuff at 74 or 75 degrees all the time, maybe let it inch up. Not only will you let your body be more acclimated to the weather outside, and you'd have less of a transition going in and out, but you would also save money on your heating and cooling costs.
Yeah, and you know, just one of those things is like, you know, when it's really boiling hot, you know, you need to use your air conditioning. But this is just something to think about. Or some days when it is cooling off, the nights are cooling off, turn your air conditioning off and open some windows, because you know, when you have your windows closed all the time, it can cause, you know, contamination.
Yeah, things growing in your ducts and your air conditioning.
Yeah, I
stuff
mean,
like
you can have other things from that. So, you know, just look at just to be a little bit more flexible with your environment. And that might help you in your life too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just going to make you more resilient. I mean, I think that's one of the things that, you know, if you look back, like they say, like the World War IIers and, you know, the generation after them, they were a little more resilient, a little tougher. And that's because all that stuff was pretty brand new. But now that we've had it around us and inundated with it all the time, it's making people weaker. So the slightest bit of discomfort sends people into
oh my goodness,
hissy. Yeah,
people do. Yeah, if they get, yeah. I got talking to us. It's the truth.
Right.
People, it is. It's worse and worse.
Right.
I noticed that.
Right. I don't want to say like wussified, but I'm just saying, you know, just try to push your envelope a little bit, guys. We know you're watching on the other side of this, most of you guys.
Like, oh, I'm not going to get
You got your air conditioning on right now, and you're looking around like, not me.
But no, I mean, we are not against air conditioning.
We're not.
We do. I enjoy going out someplace and going.
But now we go into it and it's like you're freezing. So like the people in there, they're like walking around. You might see a couple beads of sweat on them in the Walmart, right? And then, you know, we go in there and she's got to bring her jacket and stuff. So it's just kind of interesting.
So just think about it, and maybe think about your thermostat and think about, you know, do I have it on too much? Am I getting too comfortable with life and things? And just think about it.
Because it could be making your structure weaker. And that's, you know, we're just trying to bring this stuff to you. We love to throw this stuff at you so you guys can, you know, be like,
Makes your body more functional, because we are a very well-tuned machine, and, you know.
You're cheating yourself out of a detox. When you sweat, you're pushing those impurities out of your body. That's the whole design, right? So that you're even cheating your body out of a natural physiological thing that should be happening, which is detoxing through your sweat.
That was good.
You like that?
He always pops up with some good things sometimes.
Look out, I try hard. So anyways, hopefully, you know, I don't know what this video was all about. Basically, was just saying you guys are wussified. But we just want you to think about this stuff so you're a little more prepared.
And we also learn to embrace our body odors. Right?
We really don't have them because we eat so good now. We're eating out of the garden. We're eating natural food. We're no chemicals. When you get rid of that stuff, you don't stink as much.
Well, you smell a little bit because
but not
of, like,
as much.
Garlic and onions will do that.
Well, sure,
too.
but not as much. And then we're using natural deodorants, no aluminum, you know, stuff like that. I mean, but the bottom line is, don't cheat your body out of fluctuating temperatures, because it could actually be harming you. Anyway, so hopefully this is a little food for thought for you guys. If you're thinking about living the off-grid lifestyle, it's not difficult. You can do it, but you have to just put in play these little things like an outdoor kitchen, like a gazebo type area, just a place that you can kind of get out of the sun and relax, and not really necessarily be in your house if you don't have great airflow, but just a place for you to cool down. We have a pond. There's lots of different things we have in place here. Soon there will be an outdoor shower.
Because you know what? I don't think a lot of people think about that. when they are wanting to go off grid.
No,
or build something.
no.
You know, building a structure or.
We didn't even think about it.
Well, and you know what? It worked out. This is something that is a definite must, and you can easily make it through without having air conditioning.
Yeah, you can make it through.
With something like this.
Yeah. So again, this is just a little food for thought video. This will probably be your last chance to register to win the All-American Sun Oven. I'll leave a link down below if you want to do that. Other than that, don't forget to check us out.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
We're going to be in Oregon in a couple weeks. If you want to hit the Show More tab down below, you can see all the places that you guys can try to meet up with us. You know, hang out and ask us questions, and we always appreciate meeting you guys out.
I love to talk to everyone and listen to their stories.
Yeah, that's it. So we'll see you guys on the next video.
Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say.
Auf Wiedersehen.
See you guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a Homestead Homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.